Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and today I have for you the Grateful Heart kit from SoftFlex. And as you can see, we've got beautiful pinks and blues. These are amazing. I love them. These came in the Jesse James Beads companion strand. And we've got a lot of crystal and some of my other favorite stones. I love these. Check glass, very nice. And these little baby hearts. Aren't they precious? Just love those. Beautiful colorway. I really love it. Now, this box came with their pink tourmaline color, which I don't know what I did with. So today I'm going to be using SoftFlex wire, but the dark blue lapis because I felt like it kind of looked nicely with these other colors. And oh, and I love this focal piece too. And I'm a big fan of these caged beads. I get goofy and say, I know why the caged bead sings. And, I'm corny that way. So, but anyway, saving this because I want to find a really cool key charm or something like that to go with this. So I'm on the hunt for that. So today I'm going to be using another focal piece that I have for my stash, this really beautiful birdie. I don't know what's on my hand. I did my nails earlier. I think that's a piece of something I was working with. Anyway, this I think I purchased on Etsy somewhere, and I just really love it. It's got two holes, as you can see, so we're going to do something interesting with that. And then we're going to use a barrel clasp today. I know I usually use lobster claws, but we're going to do a barrel clasp because we're going to do a two-strand necklace. So, more on that later. So really today, it's all about balancing this bird. That might be a little bit of a challenge. We're going to see how that goes. I think, well, these are pretty even as far as there's not one higher than the other, so we may be okay. We might be all right. I'm coming to you late. I had a very crazy day at work. Uh, yep. Never a dull moment. Okay, so I'm going to cut this into 4 equal pieces. I think I like that length because we are going to make some. We're really not going to have chain like I normally do. We're going to have these barrel clasps, so I want to make sure there's plenty of wire. So I'm just measuring. Hope I have enough. I used some of this already. Cross your fingers. I wish I could find the pink because that would be cool with this, actually, now that I think about it. Oh boy, this is going to be, well, looky there. Hmm. She says. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Okay. So we're going to use some turquoise with this as well, which pick up the beads, so I like that. And you can do this with the pink as well. So let me get some. Actually, I think I like the two colors. Then you'll really know that it's two strands. Okay, on each side. So we're doing two strands on each side because we have this barrel clasp with two holes. And so let me measure this. Yeah, I like that. The pink will be an accent. So for those of you who are on my Facebook group, if you're not, please join. It's under Marcie Creates. It'll be in the description. I did send you, I posted a message to you all about how grateful I am to you. And I thought that this box was perfect to just express my gratitude for the support and the kind words and the fact that you appreciate what I can teach you on this channel. And I really take that to heart. It's one of the most wonderful, unexpected things that's happened on this journey of mine with the YouTube channel, which is something, quite honestly, I thought I'd never do. My family was surprised, but I'm really glad that I did. All right, so let's attach these. So we have some crimp beads. They always come with, the SoftFlex kits always come with crimp beads. And for the bird, I'm going to do one at a time. So let's grab whoops, and I'm gonna probably have to resize these at the end just so they're all even, because I'm not good at measuring. I like eyeballing things too much. But hey, if you are a measurer, you measure your little heart out. You do you. And I just flung that somewhere. Yes, flinging beads. We're already started. Okay. So we're going to crimp this, of course. I want to give it a little bit of room. I don't want it really tight. And we don't want those to cross. I hope y'all have some good stuff going on. Those of you in the States, for Labor Day. We're supposed to get rain here, which I know sounds like a drag, but when you've dealt with 115 degrees last week like we did, I am all for rain. All for it. Okay, so let's add our tourmaline color. Tourmaline? No. Lapis. Lapis, yes. Tourmaline if you have it. I know I have it somewhere. I just don't remember where, of course. All right. And for this, be exact as you want. I think I wouldn't fret too much about these being even because you're going to be beading. You want the loops to look similar, though. Or maybe you don't want them to look similar. That's up to you. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, but, this is handmade. So let the imperfections shine. And then when people ask you, you tell them you meant to do that. All right. Trim that. Okay, so we've got 2 wires here. And I will probably cover those with some crimp covers later. So we have our turquoise and our lapis. So I'm going to do the other side now. Same thing. trying to teach myself to use my left hand more. I don't know why I decided that, but I did. Yeah, so work was nuts. And then I discovered, much to my delight, that Rings of Power Season 2 started. So, I don't know about you all, but I love good uh, adventure fantasy type shows, and I'm a huge Tolkien fan, so I was so ready for something good to watch. Although my dad gave me a suggestion. Trying to think what the name of that is. I wrote it down. It has the word heist in it. I think it's on Netflix, and it's from Spain, but English is dubbed, and he said it's really good. So that's going to be my binge watch for the weekend, since it's going to be raining. That's my plan. That and making jewelry and maybe doing a little laundry. That's about it. I am not shy about resting when I need to. 3-day weekends are always really nice for that, especially if it's going to be raining. I don't think my dogs are going to like that too much, but you know, they're just going to have to get over it. Yeah, they don't, neither one of them like the rain. They're kind of silly that way. Of course, both of them were rolling in the grass today. Today didn't feel too bad, though. All right. Let me trim that. Also, using 2 strands is going to give us an opportunity to hopefully do some fun things. All right. So, 2 strands on either side. So, I think I'm going to keep these crimp beads handy because I may use them again partway through while we're stringing. All right. So, and I'm going to mirror what I do on one side with the other. So, on the lapis strand, let's see. Want to make sure I have these. Okay. So I kind of like this. So I did do this on purpose. See how the lapis is above the turquoise, and then on this side, the turquoise is above the lapis. You can do this any way you want, but I did that on purpose because I just want to really reinforce the fact that we're using 2 strands. So I meant to do that. And we're going to start stringing. I'm going to get this turquoise side out of the way for right now. We're just going to work with the top strand. So I'm going to grab some of these really pretty pinch beads to start out. Love this color. Kind of a pretty sky blue. Almost matches my nails, really. All right. Let's do a pink. Oh, maybe we'll do a pink. Let's do a few more pinch beads. Yeah, I was excited when I saw this color combination. I really like it. You could add other colors to this too. You could add some yellow or some orange. That would be cool. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put a little bead cap. Let's do One of these. Love these. This fire polish color is really pretty. All right. So leave that there for now. We're going to do the same thing on this turquoise piece. So 3 of these. A rondelle. The fuchsia's pretty too. Three of those. There are going to be parts where I'm going to let the string show. You'll see that in a minute. Oops. Maybe. I'm still deciding. Let me know in the comments how many of you just start stringing. You don't really have a plan. I'm curious to know. All right. Let me add a rondelle. And I love these rhinestone spacers. These are so pretty with the blue and the pink. That's fun. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. So we're just working with the top strands right now. I may switch to the shorter one, the lower ones in just a second. All right. And let's do some cute little hearts and some Hishi beads. Maybe we'll just do one. Oh, forgot about these little flowers. Those are cute. I think I'm going to save those for earrings though. And these are going to string on the, so they're kind of sideways because that's the way like that. That's the way the hole is. That's really cute. You can see that. They're so shiny too. I really didn't plan for my nails to match this. uh, but they do. It's kind of funny. Funny how that happens. All right. Let's do some bigger beads. I think I'm going to do these. Bead cap. Actually, let's do a couple of these. Just one on each side. I think I'm going to use most of the beads in some sort of fashion on this necklace. I think I like these. There's actually, you got 3 kinds of bead caps. That's rather generous. I like these kind of open work ones. I'm taking the drop and I'm putting the bigger end where the bead cap is. And then maybe let's finish it off with the smaller bead cap. All right, now I'm going to switch over to this side. I need this guy. I'm going to put this on here and then we're going to work on some of the lower the two lower strings. Lost my train of thought there. I like to mix bead caps. You can also stack different bead caps together. That makes a nice look. All right. Let's do, actually, before I do that, I want to do one more of these. These fire polish beads are really cool also. You can see they're kind of a matte AB finish. Really cool. And then these gorgeous glass beads. All right. Cool. So let's leave that like that. And now we're going to work on the lower strands. And I think since we did 3 pinch beads, let's do 3 of these guys, these fire polish beads. Come here, mister. And I think I'm going to put a heart. 3 more polish, fire polish. If you hear my stomach growl, I apologize. I plumb forgot to eat. Too excited about Lord of the Rings, I guess. I really wasn't hungry till about now. I usually eat when the doggies eat, but not tonight. I just started on some new food that's really great. I don't know if you guys have seen the ads. You probably have for Farmer's Dog. It comes to you in a box with dry ice, and it is my dogs love it. And actually, Ginger, my Chihuahua Dachshund mix, I always have trouble getting her to gain weight, and she's put on some weight. I'm so happy because she needed to. Let's put some crystals. So yeah, Farmer's Dog. I don't get paid to tell you about that, but it is good stuff. And my dogs are up in years, so I just want to give them the best nutrition I can. These flowers, ooh, that looks really nice. I'm glad I did that. Oh gosh. Lucky is the person who can entertain themselves. Let's do some of these fun tubes. Kind of looks like the stem of the flower, doesn't it? All right. Let's see. So, my thought as I'm doing this, I came upon a thought. So, I want to put enough beads so that I can crimp these, and then maybe one of these hearts could kind of separate the strands, and then we'll do another section of beading. I think we'll do that. So let's grab some of these fire polish and see how many fit. think we need a couple more. Couple more. Okay. That's really close. Okay, so we're going to crimp these together. And I want to make sure that lapis one stays on top. Now, you could just do one strand um, if you're not using a barrel clasp. If you're just using a regular clasp, then you could just narrow this down to one strand at this point if you want. Okay. So I want to give this a little room to move around. So if this is hanging, yeah, I think right there. So the wire's going to show a little bit, which I don't mind because it is part of the design. It's going to reinforce the blues. So I'm okay with it showing a bit. Okay. I'll put a bead crimp cover over that too. If you have the magical crimping, you can do the magical crimping. Then you don't need a bead cap. Okay, so the hearts. The hearts, the hearts. Let's see. I want to do a that was another one of the bead caps. All right. So then I'm going to put another, let's see. Oh, let's do another. Oh, we could, that'd be cute to do another heart right there. Maybe put something in between them. Maybe, hmm. Well, let's do another one of these rondelles. And then a heart. Another heart. I like how this is kind of matte and swirly. Uh-oh, are these going to fit? Nope. Oh, man. That's a bummer. All right. That's fine. Oh, you know what? We have these cute little, I don't know, crinkly looking, crinkly looking doohickeys. I don't know what I'm talking about. Spacer bead. That's what I was. That's what I should have said. But hey, if you want to go with crinkly doohickey, you go right ahead. All right. Now I'm going to make sure that this blue, I want the lapis on top still. There we go. And we're going to crimp again. I do love that the SoftFlex kits, they're very generous with the crimps. These are my favorite crimps, by the way. favorite beading wire and my favorite crimps. Uh-oh. Well, we're going to cover that with a crimp cover anyway. All right. Let's do the other side. Let's see how much. Oh, you know what? This. So let me show you this. See how the bead cap is sliding through the crimp bead? I think I'm going to go ahead and add a crimp cover now so that I can stop that from happening. Oops. Boy, nobody wants to cooperate tonight. The beads are tired. All right, let's see. So on the next side, I'm going to do this first before I put the beads. I think that would have made it easier. Normally you can come back and cover them, but I think let's see if I can get gravity to work in my favor. Yeah. All right. Got it. Okay. Whew. There we go. Let me wipe the sweat off my brow. Whew. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get the other side going. I guess it doesn't really matter what's on top, to be honest. It's still going to look cute. There we go. All right. So how many did I put here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do 5 of those. Everybody jump in the hot tub. All right. Cool. Let's add our crimp. And this time we want the turquoise on top. Although, as I stated, it may not matter. At the end result will still be cool. They get a little fiddly too when you crimp them a lot. Let me recrimp that. That did not. Was at a weird angle. So you can see this is flat and it should have both. It should have like little groove in it. Looks a little better. My fingers don't want to cooperate. All right. Now we got to put our crimp cover. Oops. Boy, the joint is jumping. Everybody's. Do I have beads or jumping beans? I don't know. Is there such thing as jumping beads? I think I may have discovered some. All right. That was kind of crooked, but I'm going to try to fix it. Sometimes I like this tool, even though it's a crimper, because it has the grooves and your crimp cover doesn't go flying all over the place. Yay! All right. So let me move this way. I think it'll be easier. So we're going to do another bead cap with the swirly things on it. Just making sure I'm still recording. One time that happened to me, I did a whole video and I thought I was recording and I wasn't. That was a bummer. That was a major bummer. Okay. Rondelle. Crinkly thingamajig. Oh. And a fire polished bead. And another crimp. Okay. All right. Oh, that crimped much better. All right. So this is what we have so far. I'm loving it. I like the way it looks. So we're going to continue stringing. And I'm not going to do, we're going to have string showing. But I want to continue with, let's see, some more beads. Maybe not as many. And then we'll attach the barrel clasp. And I do think with the tourmaline color would be really pretty. Mixed with aqua or this lapis. Let's do 5 of these. I haven't done these little hexagon ones yet. I'm gonna stack some of these Hishi beads. Uh, Aqua bead. Fire polish. All right, let's do the same thing on this side. This is one of the reasons why I love using SoftFlex. It's so fun to play around with different designs that you can crimp different places and you can just do a lot with it. I do recommend watching the tutorials on the SoftFlex YouTube page. I also recommend joining their VIB, Very Important Beading, Facebook. I'll put all the links for you. And of course, I'll put their website if you want to purchase. It's a family owned company, so you'd be supporting family owned small business, which is always something that I like to do. And you can't go wrong with their products because they're great. So it's win-win for everybody. And I also love how Jesse James Beads, collaborates their beads. The mixes that they make for SoftFlex are just for SoftFlex. They're not for Jesse James Beads has, of course, their own website and they sell lots of mixes, but the SoftFlex the kits are specially made to go with the SoftFlex product. All this stuff works well together. So what's great about it. And I love to see, I know I've mentioned this before, but I love to see how everybody, all the different things people make, no one ever makes the same thing. It's always amazed me. We all get the same kit, but it's like snowflakes. Everybody's unique and different, and their designs are unique and different. It's just cool to see. Very inspiring. So I'm kind of doing the little pattern I did down here with the pinch beads and the rondelles. Come on. He did not want to get on there. All right. Let's see. Let's add some of these guys. I think I'll do 3 of those. We're pretty close to even. I think I'm going to be using a lot of these beads in this, but I just love it. It's really turning out nice. Don't be afraid to add your own stuff from your own stash to these kits. They're your kits, so you do what you want. All right, let's see. Uh, Oh, look what I did. I forgot the. I sure did. I'm sure several of you were like, "You forgot the Heishi beads." I was like, "Why are those uneven?" Because you missed some stuff, Marcie. You missed some more thingamajigs. All right, so that's gonna look better. I am loving this color palette. Okay, that looks way better. Let me just make sure I didn't forget anything else. Yes, I did. Did I? Yeah. What is wrong with me tonight? I don't think I should do videos without dinner. What do you think? All right. Do over. So we got three of the 4, 5, and a pinch bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a pinch bead. Then we need one of these. Then we need a pinch bead. All right. Then we need our Heishi beads. Rondelle. Fire polish. And hexagon. Good night. Okay. Okay, that looks way better. Yay. So I do need to add maybe, I don't know. What do I want to add here? I do want to save a couple of these hearts for earrings. Ooh. Well, you know what? We didn't get to use those hearts on the double strand, so let's use them now. Cool. So let's see. I think we're going to crimp one more time. Like I said, they're generous with the crimp beads, thank goodness. So for a design like this, you're going to need, you know, numerous crimps. All right. Almost done. Almost done. Let's see. Well, somehow these got twisted up, but you know what? I don't mind. All right. Now, let's do this side. These are a little bit uneven, but it's all right. even them up at the end. You could do this with just one color too. You don't want to mess with two colors. All right, let's see. I'm going to put two more crimp covers. We're going to do a little section of bigger beads, very small, and then we're going to, whoops, we're going to, oh, look here, we got kissing cousins. Come on. Sometimes if you just drop them on the mat, they, oh, almost. Ay, ay, ay. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought one of my doggies was crying. I think they're uh, snoring. I think that one's Cha-Cha. She snores. She's allowed. Okay, let's get these closed. Ooh, I didn't close that one too good. Ugh. Really, when you close these, you got to be kind of more gentle than I just did that. And then you don't have that problem, but you can get a little off kilter if you squish it really fast. So let's see if I can do this nicer. Eh, almost. To be fair, I think I got these on Amazon and they're probably not the best quality. The crimp covers, I mean. All right. Okay. Move these. Here is our barrel clasp. Actually, I'm going to keep it together. We're going to add one more big bead. Let's do this little lacy guy on the top. Just realized I had my fan on. I'm freezing. What a good problem to have after the hot week we had last week. And trust me, I'm not complaining. Okay. I'm liking the way this looks. Okay. So let me move this down. Now I'm going to crimp again above these. Make sure I have enough crimps before I... 2 there and 2. Man, we're going to use almost all these crimps in this design. All right, I'll add crimp covers later. So now what we want to do is make sure these are even. And I think let's see. Someone's wearing this. I think I'm going to cut these here. I use these for fringe on things. I need to do a video on that. That's really fun to do, is use the scraps of SoftFlex for fringe. Uh-oh. Who's crying? What's wrong? Who's crying? You need to get down, Cha-Cha? Pardon me, I've got crying dogs. I don't know why. Come on, honey. Okay, let Mama finish her video. Needy. All right. I better wrap this up. I think my girls are missing me. All right, so it's bedtime. What can I say? So now for the barrel clasp, we're going to put... Oh, let me add the crimp bead. We are going to slide through one hole. And then crimp. These barrel clasps, a lot of people use them for bracelets, but you can also use them for necklaces. All right. I got a whiny doggy. Hang in there, Cha-Cha. They're like, it's bedtime, Mama. All right. Trying to make the loops around the same size. Oop. I'm crimping nothing. Yes, late night videos can be very entertaining with me because I'm a little punchy. A little punchy. Okay. All right, now we're going to do the other side. So let's see. Oh, it's kind of twisty. That's kind of cool. All right, not going to worry about it. That actually looks really interesting. Oh, crimp bead. Hello. Yeah, play around with how you configure this wire. I mean, you could do a myriad of things. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna trim this real quick. How many of you are ready for fall? I am ready for fall, but man, it is really hard to look at Halloween decorations when it's 100 degrees out. I'm just saying. All right. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna put the crimp covers on. You've seen me do several of them, so. Okay. So the barrel clasp, just comes off like this. It slides. It's got a little kind of metal piece here that locks. You just press it like that. So here is our beautiful Grateful Heart necklace. I'm going to move some of this stuff. I also love that we get ear wires. Let me just do this so you can see the clasp. So, well, actually, let me do this. So we have double strand, but we have hearts, grateful heart, little hearts, little hearts. I think this turned out nice. And I'm glad I caught myself before I did all this and missed some couple of sides. But yeah, let me turn it this way so you can see it. Hopefully you can see this. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to move my camera, but I was wanting you to get a good view. So we've got our birdie and our hearts and our hearts, more hearts, grateful heart necklace. Let me pull out a little if I can. Yeah, so double strand, different colored SoftFlex. We used a barrel clasp, lots of crimps, but I really like the way this turned out. And, you know, if it spins around or whatever it does, I think that's going to be part of the intrigue with the design. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this one. A little departure from what we've been doing with the asymmetrical. This is, you know, sort of asymmetrical, but symmetrical at the same time, if that makes any sense. And I have more videos coming to you because of the nice long weekend that we're getting. So stay tuned for that. And maybe the next design I'll use this little guy, or we'll do some earrings or something like that. So have a great morning or afternoon or evening whenever it is you're watching this. Take care of your sweet selves. Enjoy the holiday weekend if you are in the US. And if you're not, have a wonderful weekend anyway. And again, I have a grateful heart for you all. So this is the perfect kit to express that. Join my Facebook group, Marcie Creates, if you'd like. Like and subscribe. Click the notification bell for all new videos. And with that, I'm going to say good evening. Take care of your sweet selves and your families and be safe. And I'll see you on the next video.